So, welcome everyone. I'm Lynne Patterson, and we're back for another community meditation. And tonight we are going to learn how to set sacred boundaries for ourselves. And this is really an important thing to do, not only in this time of the COVID-19 virus and social distancing, but it's a wonderful skill to have and use every day of your life to just use a very refined level of discernment to decide what energy you want to let in and how far in, and what energy you want to keep at bay. So, the way that I have learned about personal boundaries and what I've studied is that we can think of sort of three concentric circles around us that are part of our energy field. They're not the only way we can define our energy field or our energy bodies, but they're the most primary. And so the first one would be the most intimate boundary that you could place. Let me take these off. So this first boundary is about 2 inches out from your skin in all directions, around you, above you, beneath you. And this boundary we can think of as the intimate boundary, right? If you think of a mother nursing her baby, that baby is on her body, right? On the breast. It's closely held, right? It's your beloved when you're making love, right? You invite them in, all the way into your heart, your mind, your soul, and your body. So it's only a select few of types of people that we want to let in this close into this intimate boundary. Then we can think about the next layer, the next boundary we could set would be about a 12-inch boundary from our skin out again in all directions above and below. And this is also what we think of the pranic body, the breath body. As we inhale and exhale, we're connecting to the air at this distance, about 12 inches away from our nose, our mouth, our heart. And so this circle around us now, right, 12 inches, 1 foot around us, is also a fairly intimate boundary. So we might think of this letting close friends, right, family members that we have a very healthy relationship with, our allies, that we can let those people into the sacred space. It's close, it's heartfelt, but it's not the intimate embrace that we would have with very select few people. So this is also, when someone is like in your face, it's kind of like they're leaning in to this field that's about 12 inches, 2 to 12 inches away from you there. And sometimes like that's welcome. Like if we go the aloha, forehead to forehead, that's a welcome connection. But for some people, they're just being aggressive, getting in your face. And in that case, we want to set a boundary that keeps those people who are not our allies out of our energy field. And then we can think of the most basic energy field is an arm's length around you, to the front, to the sides, above you, below your seat or your feet if you're standing. That's like the Da Vinci man, that beautiful drawing. That circle around that drawing is not just a circle for proportion, it is visually showing us our energy field, our own energy bubble, if you will. And it's at that distance, about 36 inches, 3 feet away from us, that boundary is where your energy field meets the rest of the world. And so as you're going through your life, you might think about like just keeping that boundary set as a healthy boundary for day-to-day interaction. Now, if you imagine that every single person was setting these kind of boundaries, of course, if we're out, and it's interesting to me that social distancing has been set at 6 feet because that's my 3 feet and your 3 feet meeting. So if you imagine yourself in a crowded room on the subway or bus or in a mall or store, it's like your energy field is always commingling with other people's energy field. So sometimes we have to just push certain energies away or move away if we're feeling that we don't like the resonance, the vibration that someone's emitting. So that's what we're going to do today. So I want to just give you that explanation first, so then you'll know what you're doing as we do it. So go ahead and sit pretty. This is what I'm using to define a yogic posture. So you can draw your sit bones back and apart, and I'm using my hand under the buttock flesh so I can feel a deeper connection of my sit bones down into my cushion, chair, the floor, whatever you're sitting on. And then as you exhale, just soften with the gravity. Let your physical weight soften down through your hips, down into your sit bones. So there's this grounding quality in your body. You can even imagine your tailbone just anchoring you down into the earth, to the center of the earth, connecting to the earth mother, the sacred divine feminine. And then as you inhale, that line of extension all the way up from the base of the spine, all the way up through the crown of your head, and up and out into the infinite cosmos above. So we connect downward into Mother Earth and upward into Father Sky. And then we just feel the breath, this middle ground between heaven and earth. You, your body is that middle ground. So as you exhale, you can soften and close your eyes and just feel the breath rising to the top of the lungs and receding. Slow, deep breath in. Slow, deep breath out. Finding a steady, gentle rhythm of breath that resonates with you in this moment. Can bring your attention to the heart center, breathing into the space of your heart. And as you inhale, notice how your whole rib cage expands equilaterally in all directions. The ribs widening to the sides, right and left. The ribs inflating to the back. The ribs filling to the front, up and out. And as you feel each breath fill from the heart center out to the edges of your skin, imagine that you're breathing in this beautiful blue light, the shade of the summer sky, robin's egg blue, the blue pearl, that tiny iridescent blue dot that you sometimes see in meditation. The blue color of Krishna. It's the blue color of your own soul. And just breathe this blue color into the space 2 inches around you in all directions, 2 inches above, 2 inches below, 2 inches to the right and the left, 2 inches to the behind and the before. And as you keep breathing, just imagine that iridescent blue light is just filling this first boundary, the most intimate boundary that you can hold. And you can say silently to yourself, within this intimate boundary, may only the energy that is made of the highest light that resonates with this blue light, may only those energies enter into me. Bask in the sublime essence of your own soul, beautiful blue light of your innermost nature. Maybe there's a sweetness, a fragrance that comes with that light. Now start to imagine this boundary expanding slowly with each breath in and out, 4 inches beyond your skin, 6 inches beyond your skin, 12 inches beyond your skin. The second boundary, the boundary of the familiar, right? The close friends and allies. This beautiful boundary, 12 inches around you, beneath and above you, and into the space, breathe and fill with golden light, warm golden light, that light that invites someone in, that light that magnetizes other people with a similar vibration to you. Filling this second boundary with golden light. Breathing into the edge of this boundary. Basking in your golden radiant self. The you that welcomes another. And at the edge of the second boundary, you can say silently to yourself, I welcome only those allies, those friends and family that resonate with this golden light. I welcome those beings in this close, and I keep all other energies out further than that boundary. Once you feel that second boundary is replete with this golden light, then slowly expand that boundary from 1 foot out to 1.5 feet, breathing in and out deeply, slowly, expanding your bubble out 2 feet in all directions around you. Expanding this energy field 3 feet in all directions around you. Again, this boundary is where some people can come in and bump up against your own energy field, but not everyone. And so start to fill this space, this larger space, with pure diamond white light, that light of protection, the light of your heart, the Godhead light or the goddess head light. And fill that space from 1 foot to 3 feet around you with this beautiful adamantine, brilliant white light. And then you can say to yourself, only those people who resonate with this light and this vibration, only those people who are serving this light may enter this personal space. Maybe coworkers, your wider circle of family and friends. And now, for a moment, hold your attention to the edge of the largest boundary, this 3 foot boundary. It's a very strong force field that you create to protect yourself. And it's here at the edge of this boundary where you get to say no. If someone's energy does not resonate with your own energy, if you do not feel safe around someone's energy, you simply hold their energy at bay at this 3 foot distance around you. You can hold the world at bay. You can hold any pathogen, bacteria, virus, fungus, mold, parasite. You can just hold anything that may harm you at arm's distance away from your core, away from your physical body, away from your emotional heart, away from your mental body, your spirit. And you can say silently to yourself, everything that does not resonate with these light fields, blue, gold, and white, will stay outside of my personal sphere. I may hold compassion for those people, but it is my right to keep them at arm's length away from my center. This is healthy boundary setting. If there's a problem you have with someone, you can imagine that you're just sending that problem outside this bubble. Someone has been sending bad vibes your way, you can use it as a shield to deflect any animosity. And now, knowing your personal force field or your personal shield is up and functioning, now just draw back inside your own precious heart, the diamond light of your own heart. And in the space of your heart, offer yourself appreciation, offer yourself gratitude, offer yourself compassion, and offer yourself love, pure love, divine love. For you are a sacred being in your own right, unique in the universe, a most precious being of love and light. And if there's anything else that you would like to instill in your heart or honor yourself, take a few moments to do that now. And when you feel complete, you can take a deeper breath in and out, followed by a second and a third. And slowly open your eyes. Place your hands folded in front of your heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining this community meditation at the Sacred Being channel. I'm Lynne Patterson. I love you. I thank you. I honor you. Until next time, be well. Fill yourself with love and light, and all the right things will come your way.